Thank you for visiting my channel again, CryptoQ Media. On the day that the cryptocurrency political environment shifted, is this good news for XRP holders? The settlement's non-receipt last week was upsetting. However, a lot of significant things might happen this week that could change that. Even more crucially, what does a change in leadership at the highest level mean for XRP holders? My thoughts on the subject are detailed in this video. Now that we've established that today's events can impact the XRP price and our common objective, the final settlement's arrival, let's talk about it. Joe Biden's decision to leave and his endorsement of Kamala Harris, a potential Democratic presidential candidature, are both widely known at this point. What does this mean for the market for cryptocurrencies? Ultimately, she has joined Joe Biden's administration in its opposition to Bitcoin. Through the years, she has worked with a number of organizations that were involved in the technology industry, and she has also dealt with individuals from that field. Her connections to the tech company are robust. Crypto advocates may be ecstatic at the Democratic Party's decision to take this action. Having said that, her influence on XRP will be minimal. With bated breath, we await the advent of the settlement. Still, I think the American political narrative has to change. It is known to us that Trump supports cryptocurrency. Indeed, Democrats would be foolish to reject Bitcoin outright. This is completely doomed to fail. Give me the meaning of this. Presumably, characters like Jerome Powell and Gary Gensler will feel pressured to stay true to the plot. All things considered, Donald Trump is presently far ahead of the race. He seems to be 46.7% to me. In contrast to 44.3% for the Democratic Party. That is why it represents a president who supports cryptocurrency at the moment. A lot might transpire in that time frame, so this is absolutely crucial for me. In regards to XRP and the SEC Accord, when will this be over and settled so that everyone knows who gets in? Seemingly, they have no choice but to fold or risk losing everything. That is what I anticipate happening this week. Observing the political atmosphere change would be an intriguing prospect, in my view. It also goes without saying that XRP will play a pivotal role. You may be aware that Brad Garlinghouse has made it clear that they are positive about their capacity to resolve the matter. A little XRP transfer occurred last week, which at first glance appeared to be a payment but was actually for another purpose. Be that as it may, last week Brad openly voiced his conviction that they are nearing the end, but he still wouldn't care. I guess we were all in the same position. Regardless of the subject matter, the closed-door meeting will now be held on July 25th, according to the announcement. That is set to take place next week. Furthermore, we are aware of the date of July 31st. A lot of people are crossing their fingers that Judge Annalise Torres will end it all. With the upcoming political upheaval, everything would fit in perfectly. It appears like all the pieces are coming together now. We have been holding our breath for this to happen for the last 4 years. The XRP project might put us in a bit of a holding pattern. But what we are seeing is a dramatic uptick in volume, as I've said before, particularly with regard to the XRPL. In just 6 months, over-the-counter volume has increased by 95%, and that's not even scratching the surface. This tendency is likely to persist as long as Donald Trump's campaign remains active and there is a chance that a US president who supports cryptocurrency will be elected. Think about all the different kinds of alternative cryptocurrencies. AVAX is up 12%, Ethereum is up 3%, and XRP is up about 4.5 points, just to name a few. As the reality stays concealed. People are hedging a coin toss, as I've mentioned before. Consequently, I am of the firm belief that a substantial uptick in volume and price action is imminent upon our reaching and accepting a settlement. We can proceed after that. Several experts are projecting a 20% increase in the price of XRP as trading activity starts to heat up on South Korean exchanges and Asian marketplaces. As a result, this bodes well for the global acceptance of XRP. What happens next, though, is anybody's guess. In what ways do partnerships form? What is the purpose of market movement? What plans do you have to maintain the firm model that has garnered so much praise in light of CBDCs? How does it seem? I think that's where a lot of people are right now. On the other hand, there have been just roughly 2.5 days of red candles in the last 2.5 weeks of XRP price activity, so it has been extremely beneficial. All the other aspects have been excellent. Indeed, XRP has risen from its low point to its current level, a rise of about 55%. What does 20% look like to BIT is a common question that many people ask. 20% brings us back to the 72-cent range that we covered before. Our status is restored to that of last year's March and November, when we reached the local peaks. I can almost feel the XRP team preparing for a major announcement. I think we'll come out ahead in the settlement, and XRP might hit one soon. Even if the worst case scenario doesn't materialize until the 31st, rest assured that we will keep you updated on the situation. Importantly, we need to conclude this week. The question is when, not if. It would be interesting to see the Democratic Party's leadership change, but it might put pressure on Gary Gensler and others to close the deal. If you're new to my channel and have just subscribed, I appreciate it. Until then, take care.